fundamental challenge we have is we have two different electorates in a presidential cycle and an off-year election, right? So in the last several of them, in 2008, you had one composition of people voting. In 2010, you had a different composition. 2012, one composition. You have this second composition, 2014. And the truth is that the parties, I don't think there's a failure of political leaders just not negotiating these things or they're all terrible, despite what you want to hear, what you hear in politics. The reality is that the parties are farther apart than they've ever been on really core fundamental issues. And the reality is, in 2016, we'll face a Donnybrook election. What's weird about the moment we're in is that the parties are moving farther apart. I mean, usually you have a presidential cycle, the third term of any party, and the opposing party has moved closer to the center in response. Whatever you say about this, and I'm not to be critical or anything, but the 2012 Republican Party moved to the right of 2008, and the 2016 debate is to the right of 2012. It is an unusual occurrence in politics for that to happen. Richard Nixon in 1968 had moved his party domestically leftward from Barry Goldwater. So if you think about these things, we are in a unique moment because the parties and really the people, and you can see it every day in the discussion we're having. It's like everyone in Washington wants to say political leaders just don't listen. They are listening too much. And the bases of the parties are moving in opposite directions. And I will say what I said at the beginning. I think that is because, in my view, it might be a whole host of international issues, et cetera, but I think that is because after 15 years of wage stagnation, the parties are responding in different ways. This will sound a little critical, but I think Republican-based voters are more anxious about the other. And that's why you see a debate about immigration and Islamophobia, all these other issues. That's my sense of it. Democrats are more concerned about rising inequality than at any point in the last 20 years. And that is roiling both parties. And they are moving. So that is why I would say to the next president, you have to solve this problem because the politics are going to get more and more and more disruptive until you do.
Can I agree with that? And there's a layer on that. I think that's brilliant analysis. But remember, within the parties, there's also this split. There's a struggle now for who owns the Republican Party brand, and
Yes.
who is going to be seen as a Republican. Same's true on the left. Right, the progressives are further left than many of the others. The blue dogs are all gone. And so there are these two parties with these missing middles at the moment.